Hello and God bless you. My name is Dalen Woodard and I'm a Bible teacher and assistant pastor at Nacogdoches Christian Fellowship and founder of Unshackled Life Ministries in Nacogdoches, Texas. This is a correction for the last Q&A, episode 46, How Could Samson Be a Warrior and a Nazarite? I'm sorry, I messed up. I treated Judges chapter 16 like it was all about Samson and Delilah. Delilah was not the prostitute mentioned in verse 1 of chapter 16. So when I said there were only 2 Philistine women mentioned, there were actually 3. And, in all fairness, the text never actually says that Delilah is a prostitute. We know she took money to seduce Samson or to betray him, but she may or may not have been a prostitute. So there was at least one other woman. So Samson's lust and sexual immorality was a pattern. We do know there were at least 2 times that he was very much out of line, and I mentioned his relationship with Delilah as he went into her, but that was the prostitute at the beginning. We don't know his relationship with Delilah. He probably was having an affair with her, but he definitely went into the prostitute. So that's a detail that I got wrong answering the question, and I just made a mistake. But it doesn't change the fact that the first Philistine woman was not this sinful thing that we sometimes treat it as. I just wanted to make that correction because I did obviously get that wrong, and I apologize. There is a possibility that I may have said something was stretching that may not have been stretching the text. I have received a follow-up question, which I'm doing research on now, and will hopefully be the next Q&A. So keep an eye out for that, which had to do with the bees making honey in the carcass of the lion. I treated that as though it was very quickly after Samson killed the lion. But we don't really know that. In Judges 14, in the first few verses, we find out about him killing the lion. This is after he had asked to have the marriage arranged with the Philistine woman from Timnah, and he killed the lion. In verse 8, he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion, and behold, there was a swarm of bees in the body of the lion and the honey. It does say after some days. Now, how long was after some days? We're not sure. So there is some question about how unclean this was and how long this took and what the bees were doing there. And I'm not going to go into it much more right now, but I'm looking into some things about this for a follow-up question I received, and that's a preview. What's with the honeybees in the carcass of the lion, and how unclean was that? And that will be the next question that I attempt to answer. Remember, if you have a question about God, the Bible, or theology, you can email your question to dalenwoodard@minister.com. That's DALYNWOODARD@minister.com. Or go to the Unshackled Life Ministries Facebook page and ask there, or through DM. Find me, Dalen Woodard, on X and ask there, or reply to this video on YouTube. May the Lord bless you and keep you and give you an ever-deepening hunger for His Word. Keep up to date on the Q&As by subscribing to this channel. And remember, when you fix your thoughts on God and build your thinking on the foundation of His truth, God fixes your thoughts.